Today, I'm going to be revealing the new Season 4 top 3 fastest and best green jump shots in NBA 2K22 Next Gen and Current Gen. Also, before we do hop into things though, if you haven't done so already, like and subscribe. It helps me out so much, it literally costs nothing, it takes 5 seconds. Also, if you guys want the top 3 biggest green window jump shots and not the top 3 fastest jump shots, there's a video in the card up above right now. Be sure to check it out. So I'm going to start this video off by giving you guys the top 3 on Current Gen and then the top 3 on Next Gen. So in third on Current Gen, we have Base 85, Release 1, 55% Paul George, and Release 2, 45% Kevin Durant. This, as I already said, is a super fast jump shot and has a massive green window. It's super smooth, probably one of the smoothest jump shots in the game. It's all around just very simple and very easy to time. Sadly, this jump shot does not work for taller than 6'10" players, but if you are shorter than 6'10", this is going to be a very good jump shot for you. I'd recommend this jump shot to pretty much all builds, whether that be a guard, a lockdown, or a short popper build, and as well, this can work for both low and high three-pointers. Additionally, this jump shot is just super easy to green. Of course, if you aren't using a meter, then you need to know this jump shot's cue. The cue for this jump shot is going to be pretty simple. You're going to want to look at the ball and see the ball kind of come up. And then when the ball starts to move towards the basket, you're going to want to release square. In general, I just aim to release square right here. Overall, again, this is just a super easy to green, super smooth, and super fast jump shot that pretty much works on every single build. So for the second fastest jump shot on Current Gen, we have Base 104, Release 1, Dante Exum, and Release 2, Steph Curry with 50-50 blending. This jump shot is super fast, has a massive green window, making it super easy to green. It is also pretty smooth. This jump shot is going to be very good for low three-pointer builds since it gives a massive boost if timed correctly, which pretty much means as long as you're timing this jump shot in the middle of its green window, it's going to be consistently green. Additionally, with this jumper, you get less full bars due to this massive boost. But of course, in order to time this jump shot correctly, you're going to need to know its cue. Pretty much the cue for this jump shot is you're going to want to wait until you see your player's arms start to fully extend. Right around the point when you see your player's arms break 90 degrees, you're going to want to release square. So I usually aim to release square right here. Obviously, on the other side, it's harder to see your player's arm, but you still can. You just kind of have to look at both of the arms together. You guys can see right here, both of the arms have broken 90 degrees, so I release square, and then boom, the jump shot's green. Okay, so the number one fastest jump shot on Current Gen is actually the exact same thing on Next Gen, and this is going to be Base 3, and I would recommend using Release 1, 60% Paul George, and Release 2, 40% Larry Bird. As I said, this Base 3 jump shot is the fastest jump shot on both games, making it nearly impossible to guard, and that's why so many people are using it. It's also pretty easy to green, and on both games it has a massive green window. Plus, if you are a big man, then you can use this as a big man jump shot, which is crazy to think about because a big man using this fast of a jump shot is nuts. Obviously, even though you can use it on bigs, this jump shot is probably best suited for guards since it is so fast. The difference between Next Gen and Current Gen is this. On Next Gen, this jump shot is slightly slower but has a slightly bigger green window. And on Current Gen, obviously it's faster and has a slightly smaller green window. In game, they also do look a little bit different because their cues are pretty much the same. Look at the ball and you will see it go backwards and then accelerate towards the basket. So pretty much what you're going to want to do is look at the ball, and when you see the ball change directions, you're going to want to release square like right here. Also, if you're on Current Gen and you want an idea of when to release square, aim right here. This is the jump shot I use majority of the time. From time to time, I'll also replace Larry Bird with Ray Allen. This doesn't affect the speed or the green window of the jump shot or anything, but instead it's just a visual change. So that way my cue looks a little bit different. I tend to use this Ray Allen version whenever I'm on low delay, so in Rec Center or Pro-Am more often than not. Moving on to Next Gen jumpers, obviously you guys already know the number one fastest jump shot, but in third we have Set Shot 25. For the upper releases, I would recommend pairing this with 70% 62 and 30% 84. This just makes timing this jump shot a lot easier in my opinion. This jump shot is, in my opinion, the best high delay jump shot on this entire list. Definitely 100% consider this jump shot if you're playing on a TV, live far from a server, or are playing on a server you aren't supposed to be on, because this jump shot is super good for high delay. Additionally, this jump shot does work for big men, although it's probably best suited for guards. Another reason why this jump shot is super good is because it's really hard to get contest animations on. This just makes timing contested shots very easy, and combo this with the fact that this jump shot is super fast, and you're looking at an absolute nightmare to guard. Additionally, this set shot 25 jump shot has a massive green window, and obviously, even though this jump shot isn't the prettiest or smoothest jump shot in the world, it is very easy to green kind of because of this reason. The cue for this jump shot is going to be very straightforward. All you're going to want to do is look at the ball and wait for it to entirely come back. Once it has come back all the way, you're going to want to release square like right here. Finally, moving on to the second biggest green window jump shot on next gen is going to be base Rose, release 1 70%, 161, and release 2 30% Trey Burke. Out of all the upper releases that I got recommended from subscribers, these were honestly the last ones I expected to work the best. But for some reason, these upper releases are just money. They are kind of streaky, but when you catch fire with these, you just don't miss at all. This jump shot has a massive green window, I think the biggest out of all the jump shots on this list so far. And of course, this Rose jump shot is scary fast. Again, it's not the prettiest jump shot I've ever used, but just like the previous jump shot, it's very easy to green still. The cue for this jumper is going to be pretty simple. It's kind of similar to the base 104 jump shot if you guys watched that part of the video. What you're going to want to do is look at your player's arms and wait for them to break 90 degrees. Once they do break 90 degrees, like right here, you're going to want to release square. And at least for me, it's green pretty much every single time. For this jump shot, I would more so recommend it for guards and spot ups, and not so much big men. So for the fastest jump shot on next gen is actually the same jump shot as the fastest jump shot on current gen. I already talked about this jump shot previously in the video, so go back if you did miss it. It's pretty much just base 3, release 1 60% Paul George, and release 2 40% Larry Bird. And even though you guys do know this jump shot, I would highly recommend just go back in the video. There will be a timestamp on the screen of where you should rewind to. And the reason why I recommend you do this is to learn the cue of this jump shot as well as just other important information. Overall, I just gave you guys the top 3 fastest jump shots on both current and next gen. If you did enjoy it or found it helpful, drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. There's a gameplay video, a dribble tutorial, as well as the top 3 biggest green window jump shots on the screen right now. Like, comment, subscribe, go follow me on Twitter, and I'm out. Peace.